I'm dancing because I love cheese. And you know what? Whether it's on a pizza and a salad topped on soup or the base of the soup, there's one thing for sure, it is delicious. But some of you might also question, is it also nutritious? Well, with me now as part of our My Cuisine series are Micah and Lori Gallo, family members from Joseph Gallo Farms, where they make a variety of all-natural award-winning cheese. Micah, Lori, good morning. Thanks for being here with us on the show.
Morning. Thank you.
All right, so Lori, I know you're over there making a really delicious family recipe using cheese, and I have to tell you, I do the same thing in my own kitchen because I know my kids love cheese. They'll eat anything with cheese on it. But one of the things I also ask is, okay, is it nutritious? Tell me about that. I'm sure that's a question you hear as well.
Oh, it's absolutely nutritious. Cheese among dairy foods is the largest contributor of protein in the U.S. food supply. Not only does cheese have 5 times the amount of calcium of milk, cheese has 7 times the amount of protein of milk. An ounce of cheese is equivalent to about the size of 4 grapes.
4 grapes. That's great. Well, I'd be eating a lot more than, you know, an ounce of cheese. I love it. I love it.
Well, you know, recent studies have also shown calcium-rich foods such as cheese helps women reduce their risk of osteoporosis.
Right.
And according to the USDA, kids don't get enough calcium for healthy development. And as a mother, that really worries me. But even if you don't have enough time to cook a full meal, cheese can still be a fun snack that you can feel good about.
It's true, yeah. And kids love things in little shapes, and they happen to love cheese as well. And I know you're working on a really great family recipe that's using cheese, and it's one of my personal favorites. Tell me what you're making here.
I'm making homemade macaroni and cheese.
Love it.
I just had a son about 3 years ago, and he loves this. The ingredients are pretty basic. 1.5 cups of all-natural shredded cheddar cheese. Of course, I use Joseph Farms cheese that we make on our own farm.
Of course you do.
Half pound of elbow macaroni, 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1.5 cups of milk, half teaspoon of dry mustard, teaspoon of salt, and a dash of Tabasco and some butter breadcrumbs.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm going to go ahead and let you get started on that while I bring Micah into the conversation here, because one of the things she mentioned is that your cheese is all natural.
That's right.
And so talk to me a little bit about what we should be looking for in the store, because I have to be honest with you, when I read the back of the ingredient listing on some cheese, I'm surprised what's on there. And I think probably most consumers would just assume that all cheese is all natural.
Sure, that happens all the time. And it is important because a lot of the dairy products you eat are grade B or not. They're not all natural. They have artificial hormones in them. So we use no artificial hormones, 100% natural, grade A milk. And we think that's really important. I mean, what goes into our bodies, you know, especially when you have kids, I mean, that's you have to think about these things.
Absolutely. And this is a family-owned, family-run business.
That's right.
Tell me a little bit about the farm's history, about its mission.
My grandfather was always fascinated with the cheese-making process. And so he had his own dairies, which was the perfect opportunity to have complete quality control over the cheese.
Right.
So that continues to this day. We use renewable energy. It's a sustainable for the environment, you know, and all those qualities are very important to us.
Oh, well, that is a terrific family history. You must be really proud.
We're very proud, and we love our cheese. We eat it every day. So.
Oh, I'm sure you do, and it shows. You look great. So let me ask you, how are you doing over there, Laura? You know I can't wait to taste this.
Oh, doing great. So as you can see, I've added the best part, the shredded cheddar cheese.
Yes.
Stirred that up to let it thicken, and then now I'm just going to add the pasta to the sauce that I've made. Mix it all together.
Oh, that looks great.
Got all the good ingredients in there with the milk and the dry mustard, Tabasco, and of course that great cheddar cheese. You put it in the buttered bread dish.
There you go.
And then the final layer of breadcrumbs, and then you pop it in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes.
And voila, through the magic of television, we've got it. It's done.
I know you've been waiting for this, Danielle.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Excuse me, Michael. You can just back up a little bit
it.
because we're going to do our thing here. Oh my gosh.
Good?
It is really
Looks good.
And you know, you can taste the freshness, you can taste the fact that it really is homemade and the cheese is all natural. It tastes amazing. It
Makes
really
a big
does.
difference.
Makes a huge difference. Well, thank you both for being with us on the show. I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Mind if I take the macaroni home? I don't want to cook tonight. Is that okay? All right, thank you both for being here. And if you want more information on the natural cheeses at Joseph Farms and the delicious homemade macaroni and cheese recipe and so much more, just go to their website. It's josephfarms.com.